my beautiful Leos. Welcome to or welcome back to your channel. This is the Leo Season Daily Marathon. This is for July 31st. Happy birthday to my July 31st Leos out there. Even if you are not a Leo sun, you can still resonate to the Leo Season Daily Marathon. We are just looking into the energy every day, opposed to weekly or every other day. So let's see what your fortune is for the day, Leo. You have signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. All right, Leo, so eyes wide open. You're seeing numbers, you're seeing words, you're seeing specific colors. Oh my God, the train. I literally just told y'all probably like 24 hours ago of the signs that have been calling to me. So very interesting that you have the energy of signs coming through. So what are you feeling called to do? What are you seeing a lot of repetitive synchronized signs about? You're seeing a number a lot. You're seeing a specific word a lot. So pay attention, because your spirits, your passed on loved ones are trying to reveal something to you. They're trying to tell you something through these signs. So let's see what angel is with you for the day here, Leo. And you have honor your beauty with Archangel Jophiel. Thank you, Jophiel, for helping me discover my inner and outer beauty. Ooh, right when the salt lamp was on green, too, when that card was up. Okay, so I definitely feel like for a lot of you, with you getting Archangel Jophiel, I feel like there is a reinvention of self happening for you. You are not only transforming internally, you are transforming outwardly. And I feel like people are going to start to see it. So with Honor Your Beauty, Angel, you may be getting compliments around this time, and or you will be complimented for things you're starting right now to honor yourself more. Some of you haven't brushed your hair in weeks and are like, you know what, I'm going to brush my hair. It's definitely like feeling better about yourself. Some of you, you are specifically receiving signs to do something in the arena of beauty. This woman has her nails done. She has her hair done. It looks like her eyebrows were literally just waxed. So I'm going to tell y'all something right now too. And y'all know I always give y'all my super secrets of what I feel. I got a really random download about henna. Like henna tattooing or henna something. It seemed, and she has the like kind of like makeup on, but I got like a really random download from Spirit that henna is either going to be back in or like a lot more popular than it was before. So I don't know if anybody wants to use that for their own self, but I know I will never do henna. I'm not in that type of artistry way. So I know I get a lot of downloads, and I know I get a lot of indications for other people, and I have a whole channel of community. So I feel like maybe one of you needed to hear that, but I feel like henna is going to be in. Anything that is in the wheelhouse of making people feel better about themselves is being pushed at the moment. So maybe you want to do nails, maybe you want to do hair, maybe you want to do makeup, maybe you want to be a nurse practitioner, maybe you want to be an esthetician. This card flew out. But there's definitely a really big push towards helping people feel better about themselves, as well as making yourself feel better about you. So let's see what your Moonology card that flew out is. It's time to release negativity with full moon in Scorpio. So there is something holding you back from doing more things for yourself. There's something has been holding you back, making you not feel beautiful, maybe making you not feel attractive. And with the full moon in Scorpio coming in, it's time for that to fully be removed. You also have honor your beauty in the way to be connected to this release negativity, stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so critical on yourself. I know, I could probably do the same thing, you know? But like, for example, I'm gonna give you a random example. Like, I feel like my nose is so weird looking. I feel like my face has really weird angles. But I know specifically that this face that God gave me is supposed to do something in the earth, you know? This face is the face that people are supposed to align with. So think about that way about yourself, you know? The body that you're in, the face that you have, this is what you were made with, and this is what's supposed to bring you gifts and blessings in this lifetime. So release any negativity you have towards yourself. I joke with myself about it now. I don't give it the stress. I don't give it the pessimism. And you will feel better about yourself. As well as with this full moon in Scorpio, you may have had some really, really deep-seated insecurities that have been with you for a while, maybe even all the way from childhood, and you are having that internal transformation. Let's see what your angel and aura gives you. And when you internally transform, you start like glowing on the outside. You mirror your presence. So your presence is going to start to get a lot more attractive to people as well. So let's see, your angel and aura is have confidence. There it is. Strength, balance, prepared, and tranquil. Have confidence in all areas of your life. If you see this person is holding a dove, clock, money, a diploma, that is the symbol of like healing, of nurse, doctor stuff. So stop doubting yourself. Some of you, your energy has been scattered because you were so uncertain about where to put your confidence and how to have confidence in yourself. But it looks like you're about to glow up. It does. It looks like you are about to come into a glow up. This is really strong glow up energy for sure. I mean, have confidence, honor your beauty. I mean, there are things that you are supposed to be doing. And you know what's so crazy is the Olympics is happening right now, and this person is like on a tightrope in like a gymnast type of way. So have confidence in yourself, Leo, because what I'm feeling from this card is that I kind of feel like for some of you, you have the gift of multitasking. You have the gift of being able to handle more than just one thing. And not everybody can do that. A fire energy is going to be good at doing it. So use that gift. Walk the line for yourself. Give the energy to yourself. Because it looks like the more you put yourself out there, the more you have confidence in the things you do, you are going to attract and you are going to align with what you want. So let's see what your astrology card is. And we have the 10th house with the world. The world is supposed to see you. 10th house ruled by Capricorn. Work. Have confidence in what you do. Have confidence in your skills. Have confidence in what you can have. Have confidence in yourself learning new skills because you can handle it. This card is telling you, Leo, you can handle a whole lot more than you think you can. You could be a whole lot more than you have thought you could. I feel like there is going to be something added into your career. If you have a career that you can grow in or that you could do like other things in that department to make money, you may come into like a big moment for this. Others of you, I feel like you are changing your energy with the world where you are being more confident. You are glowing. You're not as scared as putting yourself out there. You're not as scared of taking risk. And that's the help of this full moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio, specifically Scorpio energy alone, is going to bring you face to face with your fears. Fears of judgment, fear of being in the spotlight. And Leo, those are one of the biggest things that you have to break through as a Leo. Whether you have Leo anywhere in your chart that is prominent, you are someone who is supposed to be in that spotlight. And with 10th house, the world, it looks like there is a Hold on. Something is calling out to me right now. Okay, you have symbolism of a clock. There's something with divine timing here. You know what I feel like? Something in your career may take off at this moment, or you may receive some sort of word from some sort of career position, and it looks like there's something connected with time here. So either waiting for the moment to receive a promotional raise, waiting for a moment to gain more clients, waiting for a moment to gain more accessibility to more of the collective. There's something happening here where time may have felt like it was your enemy, but it wasn't. And that's why you're getting signs. Because I feel like for some of you, your relationship with time and money was a little bit kind of misconstrued, and something's coming in to like put that back into balance for you. For some reason, I feel the need to get another oracle, and I don't know exactly why, but let's grab the mermaids. What do y'all have? A lot of you are going to find some major balance in your career life now as well. Healing. There it is. There's the people of the world. Leo. The more you heal yourself, the more you are going to be in alignment with the people that you are supposed to impact as well. So, congratulations. And if you have to go in any sort of way, shape, or form to make people feel better about themselves, or that's what you've been called to do, you're getting a huge green light to do it. People are literally like waiting for you to set yourself up so they can align with you. You just kind of have no idea. And that's why the clock is here. Because it's not only that this is in divine timing, but this is in an energy where people are also waiting for your position to be more. Some of you may become a coach. Some of you may become a advisor. It's like there is a specific type of collective community that has been like waiting for you. Like, so for example, say you get into being a beautician and you start aligning with all of these like kind of similar type of people. And you're like, wow, I think I'm supposed to help this type of collective of people. Say you put your own self outwardly more and say, I'm going to not be scared. I'm going to put myself out there. I offer astrology readings and let's see who I connect to. For example, some of you like that want to start a channel. There's probably like a collective community that's just waiting for you to start the channel. Just like with this, how we have so many Leos over here. So there is like a collective energy that's like waiting for you. And you're receiving signs about it. So let's see what we have in your tarot spread. All right, we're going to do this a little different. So you are coming in as the Two of Cups. So you are in alignment with very special people. You are. You are in alignment with people that are going to resonate with you. That are going to make you feel seen, heard. And, well, it looks like you are actually aligned with people that will help you heal. That you are also in turn supposed to help heal as well. So your energy is the Two of Cups, which is showing me that there are energies around you. I mean, I already see it in the oracle, but there is this very specific energy they're talking about here. So that is your energy. What is coming your way for the day is the Five of Pentacles. Your power position for the day is the Seven of Cups. And your challenge for the day is the Three of Pentacles. And, oh goodness, your outcome is the Five of Swords. I know hibernation mode feels good, Leo. I know it feels good. I know you want to hibernate. I know there's parts of you that just don't want to go outside. I know there's parts of you that don't want to post a video. I know there are parts of you that just feel like if I can't see the outcome, then I don't want to do it. But that's what's coming your way for the day. The Five of Pentacles, leaving out something that was holding you back. and or leaving out hibernation mode. In some way, shape, or form, you've been closing yourself off to the world at a specific degree. And it looks like you're being pushed not to do that anymore. Because with the Seven of Cups here, as your power position, what do you want? The possibilities are endless with the Seven of Cups. This is daydreaming. This is fantasy. This is like, imagine your reality. What do you want to have for yourself? You know, certain people can't even like imagine things in their mind. So if you are one of the people that can actually imagine things, make sure you're imagining good stuff. Try your best. Your challenge is the Three of Pentacles. So your challenge is feeling like, you know what this type of energy gives me as a challenge? It kind of is like, some of you are like, well, who am I? I'm not that great at doing makeup, but then you'll learn how to do it better. How are you going to learn if you have no one to practice on? I don't know if I'm good at tarot. Well, how would you know if you didn't try to learn? I don't know if I'm good at this, that, or the other. Well, how would you know? That's your challenge. The universe is saying to you, well, how would you know if you're not good at something if you haven't already tried to do it? Or how would you know that you won't be received if you didn't already try? And for some of you, I already feel it. Some of you are going to be like, well, Miss Machisa, I tried at one point in my life and it didn't go anywhere. You have two energies of play of time. Some of you, the timing just wasn't right. And that happens. And that's why your outcome is the Five of Swords. Because I feel like this looks like this could be something that you are attempting to try again on. With better people around you, better acquaintances, better community, or just finding that community. Because this kind of gives me an energy where you may have almost started to do this and then didn't, or did try to do this at one point and it didn't feel like it went where you wanted it to go, and now you're like, forget it. You're being like guided to like try something again. Clarify this for Leo. So your energy is the Two of Cups. Someone may even instill inspiration in you to try something. Temperance, yeah. There is a very specific person that the universe, that the angels are sending your way to help you with this shift, to help you with this new way of being, or this new way of work, or this new way of learning. And this person could be super random, okay? Pay attention. The Five of Pentacles is what's coming towards you for the day. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Exactly. As much as it's so great to be in hibernation, as much as it's so great to not be seen, as much as it's so great to be alone, there are people out there waiting for you to change that. There are people out there that are waiting to connect to you. Like, think about it this way. Imagine I always just sat on the idea to start the Leo channel and just kept my 12 sign channel. I probably wouldn't have connected to like a couple thousand of you, because maybe the word Leo wasn't in the title, like things along those lines. That's just like a random example. But on the Seven of Cups as your power position, we have the Emperor. This is what I mean. You're in creator mode. What do you want? This is a shift of like where you can either A, become your own boss, or become the leader of like a specific type of situation, whether it's a group or for some reason I'm feeling like coach energy, but like it doesn't have to necessarily be coach. You could be like a personal trainer. It's just something where you may be in the teacher position. And that's where I feel like for some of you are kind of like, well, Miss Machiste, I don't feel like I am skilled enough to teach it yet. That's okay. You could continuously learn, you know? You will get to that master position, and then you're still the student when you are the master, because there never isn't anything for you to learn. But just starting is half the battle, or just trying something again is half the battle. On the Three of Pentacles here as your challenge, we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, this is the negativity that this full moon in Scorpio is going to help you release. That pessimistic energy of, It's too late for me to learn something new, or it's too late for me to do this now. It's too late. I was just watching a video of a 99-year-old woman competitively swimming. So, out the window with that. You can do anything. And you know, this woman, I mean, I don't know her story, but if she wanted to work with energy, she would take that and become a coach for elderly people for swimming. Boom, she helped herself, and now she's making money and having a collective community who will also want to be a geriatric swimmer. And on the 5 of Swords, as your outcome, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Exactly. It may not happen tomorrow. It may not make you $1 million next week. But there is a financial idea, there is a business venture, there is something that's revolving around more money that slow and steady in this process. And they really want you to come to the realization that just because things move or will move slow or are moving slow, it does not mean they're not going anywhere. You have the Knight of Pentacles as your outcome, and you have the energy of Temperance here. Both of those energies scream to have patience. So maybe at that time, if you resonate with, oh, Miss Machisa, I already tried doing this, maybe you were giving it very impatient energy. And when you give it that pressure, when you give it that force, nothing will happen. So some of you have learned within the last couple years, or have learned with some experience, and you see how the forceful, impatient energy makes things not happen. So I feel like you may try to do something again that you've tried in the past. And if you didn't try this in the past, you at least had this idea at one point in time in your life. The timing is right for it now. You are evolved. You have learned certain things about energy, and you are ready to connect to that collective community of healing. I feel like you would be in charge of like multiple different people or something like that. That's why I get like coach, trainer, or just like channel, like somewhere that you would build like a community. And it doesn't mean that the community has to have thousands of people. Your community could be 3 or 4 people. You know, that's still a community. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 women here on this card. And it's definitely showing that there is something available to you through career and work that will bring you abundance now that when you first thought about it or when you first tried it, you didn't really feel like it was giving you anything. And keep in mind, it still may take a little bit of time, but your energy is different now. And that's what will create a different outcome. So let's see why we have the 5 of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. Why is this Leo's outcome? The Lovers. Because there is a very specific person that's supposed to reignite this energy inside of you. You are going to align with someone that is going to like light the fire underneath your butt in like a really good way. In a really good way. You know what's so interesting is I actually have a story that's kind of connected to this type of energy. Although it did not happen today. It happened about like 3 weeks ago. But it kind of still connects. So after I get your ending oracle, I will let y'all know about this story. I was not the person, but I was the person for someone. And actually, it has to do with freaking nails. So that's even crazier that this lady has her nails done in here. Okay. Let's say your ending oracle. In terms of zodiac signs in the spread that could be around you or in your chart, you have Sagittarius, you have Aries, and you have Gemini, as well as Scorpio and Capricorn. So let's see. There's going to be a change in your money for sure. Let's see what we got as your ending oracle from the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. If you bought a numerology report from me in my Etsy shop, you get a bonus ending oracle at the end that I pull for you, and it is from this deck. So if you want to know what your personal power position is, I do have numerology reports on sale. You will not only get your whole report, but you'll also get an ending oracle and see what your power position is. I also have private readings on sale as well. So let's see. You have the Camel Boy, Small Steps, Asking for Help, card number 33. Beautiful. Pay attention to the number 3s, Leo. Some of you born on the 3rd, doesn't have to be. And I literally opened the book right on it. Wow. When the camel boy comes as your ally, he reminds you that asking for help will bring in the right people to ease the burden of your life. Absolutely wild. Yesterday, one of your divine directions literally said, ask for help. Oh my goodness. Perhaps a wise person appears to give you advice. Maybe you're moving and suddenly a couple of friends offer to give you a hand with packing. Or you want information about someone and you just so happen to run it to its former partner who gives you the knowledge you need to make the decision now that you've been weighing. No matter the issue, this is a sign that if you ask, you shall receive what you need. Synchronicity is engaged when you request assistance. The camel boy never lets you down when you ask for help in lightening your load. Now is the time to do so and to expect to get it. Oh my God, so synchronized. Oh my gosh, his reading is like potent. Potent. If it had a smell, it would smell. That's how potent this message is. So, this is what I have here for you, Leos. Okay, this is a story I want to say. So basically, I was working on someone in my healing suite, and I'm pretty sure she booked energy work, so we were doing a little bit of energy work, and then she wanted me to face sculpt her face, so I was doing that, and we were just like talking. And she was basically telling me that after I did sound healing on her, she got like this random epiphany that she wants to be a nail tech. Like she wants to do nails. I was like, yeah, that will happen. You know, when I do sound healing on you, your life force energy, wherever it was stuck, it's going to move around again. And that's like kind of what's to come with that type of stuff, like epiphanies, random ideas, like purposeful passion that comes out of nowhere. So I wasn't really surprised that she came to me with that, but she was telling me how she was like looking up and she was trying to find a place that she could take a nail course at. And all the places that she was finding was just in areas of the state that she just doesn't want to drive in. Jersey is getting super congested as well. So I totally get it. And I was like, oh, dang, I'm so sorry. And then when she was telling me this, I was like, okay, well, you know, nails could be in the cosmetology school. And when I went to a store one of these days, I had to wait for something. So I was just sitting there. And honestly, whenever I'm waiting for things, people are always talking to me. Even my gym trainer said it once to me. He was like, why is everyone always talking to you? I was like, you don't know who I really am. No, I'm kidding. He knows. But anyways, people are always talking to me all the time. So I was sitting there waiting and this girl was talking to me and she was telling me how she's going to cosmetology school and it's right in the next town over. And I was like, really? There's a cosmetology school in that town? I never knew. And I live right here. She's like, yeah, I found it and it's amazing there. It's affordable and I just really love it. And I was like, oh, wow, that's nice. So then weeks later, when my client is telling me how she wants to become a nail tech and all the things that she found were too far away, I'm like, hold on. I was just at the store not that long ago and some random person was telling me about a cosmetology school. That information must not be for me, which I knew it wasn't for me anyway. I was like, maybe this is for you. So I told her, I was like, let me look it up. I remember the name of the school. I remember the town it was in. So we sat there and we looked it up. And it just so happens to be that it is in a town that she is very close to, that she doesn't feel like is weird for her to go to. And the nail course was like for 3 months. It was a really affordable price. And she was just like, how did I not find this place? And I did my research, but you're finding it now. And I'm like, I don't know. That just happens sometimes, you know, just like, you know, when you were growing up and you couldn't find something, but then you ask your mom to find it and then all of a sudden she finds it. It's like something like that, you know? So I feel like that might happen to you. Now, keep in mind, I am a Leo moon as well, and readings could also be vice versa. This could be something that you are doing as well, like where you sit in the position of like what I sat in, or you help another person. But that in turn is always going to help yourself all the time, all the good energy you put out there. So literally, now this girl, she reached out to this school. She got herself in, and now she's on her way to becoming a nail tech and setting herself up for a totally different income where she will be her own boss. She will make her own schedule. And she went from thinking it was never possible financially, location-wise, and just schedule-wise, I met with her, kind of was like, hold on, there's got to be a way around this. Let's keep looking. I feel like someone told me something. And then boom, now all the possibilities are endless. So I feel like that may happen for you. I really feel like this reading is giving a strong energy about that. Where it's like someone gives you that confirmation, that security. They're like, oh no, this is where you can do it, or this is where you can have it. And for some reason, the information was in front of your face, but it was meant to be spoken to you by another person. So I definitely feel like someone's coming in to assist you. For sure. So this is what I have here for you, Leo. That is my story. Thank you for being here and for watching. I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful day or night wherever you are at in the world. And I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. If you are interested in shopping any of these decks that are in my videos, you can head down to my Amazon storefront, go to the tarot reader list, and you'll find all of my decks. And if you want to book a numerology report with me and or a reading, you can find both of those down there as well in my Etsy shop. And I will let you know when I have Leo Plus available on my Etsy for August. I will make a post about it in the community page, as well as on my Instagram, Miss Machiste's Leos. So follow me all over there as well. I'm getting out all my cute pictures of the lion arts that I've been making. So thank you, Leo. I'll talk to all of y'all very, very soon. And happy birthday to my Leo sons once again. And everyone else, I also love y'all very, very much too. Bye now.